now, here's the game of strategy, knowledge, and fun. It's Tic Tac Dough. And now the host of Tic Tac Dough, drink ginger ale.
Thank you and welcome to Tic Tac Dough, our little game of X's and O's. My lovely and talented co-host Ida Muffin is still convalescing after a recent speed reading accident, so we here at the show continue to wish her a quick recovery. Remember, Ida, you got to look out for those bookmarks. And now here's Art to introduce our first two contestants.
Contestant number 1 was a key grip on the Muppet Movie. Say hello to Kermit Piggyscooter. And he will be challenged by the best boy on the Muppet Movie. Meet Elmo Erniebert.
Hello to both of you and welcome to Tic Tac Dough.
Hello, drink.
Looks like we have a Muppet theme going here tonight. But good luck to both of you. I now divert your attention to our Tic Tac Dough board, where we're going to take a look at the categories for our game. And they are... blank. This is bullshit. Alright, let's try this again. And the categories are... Totally 80s, Food and Drink, The Human Body, U.S. States, Famous Pairs, Spelling Bee, TV Shows, Inventions, and Famous Quotes. As you can see, there are red categories, which means if the player gets the question wrong, the challenger can try to pick up on it. Kermit, since it's not easy being green, you get to choose first.
Okay. I'm just kidding.
Good try. I like that.
Let's do U.S. states.
U.S. states. Now, if you get this incorrect, Elmo will get a chance to put an O in that box. Here's the question. There are 5 boroughs in New York City. I will name 4, and you tell me which one is missing. Manhattan, Staten Island, the Bronx, Queens, and what is the last one?
Brooklyn.
Correct. X gets the box. We shuffle the categories. And Elmo, you get to make a choice.
Okay, let's go with famous quotes.
Okay, the category is famous quotations. Here's the question. M reads the following quote as a memorial following the death of James Bond in the movie No Time to Die. The proper function of man is to live, not to exist. I shall not waste my days in trying to prolong them. I shall use my time. Who originally wrote this quote? Jack London, Ian Fleming, or J.K. Rowling?
I'm going to say Jack London.
And that is correct. O gets the box. We have 400 in the pot, and we shuffle again.
Okay, Kermit, make a selection.
Let's go with the human body.
Human body. This is a 2-part question. First, I want you to tell me what the colored part of the eye which surrounds the pupil is called. And then I want you to tell me what the black part of the eye is called. Here's a little extra time to think about it. Okay, the first part of the question. What is the colored part of the eye which surrounds the pupil called?
The retina.
Nope, I'm sorry. That is the iris.
Iris.
And the second part of the question was the pupil, which was given away in the first part of the answer. And we shuffle. Shuffle the categories. We revert to Elmo to choose a category.
Let's go with totally 80s.
Totally 80s, another middle question. Of the following movies, which one was not released in 1984? Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Ghostbusters, Beverly Hills Cop 2, Nightmare on Elm Street, or Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home. 2 of those were not released in 1984. I'm going to give you some extra time, and when we come back, you tell me what they were. Okay, 2 of the following were not released in 1984. Is it Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Ghostbusters, Beverly Hills Cop 2, A Nightmare on Elm Street, or Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home?
I believe the answers are Beverly Hills Cop 2 and A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Star Trek 4 was the other one.
That's right. Star Trek IV was released in 1986.
Yeah, why didn't you know that?
Oh my gosh, I'm stunned. I gotta lie down.
You should have known that.
Middle box remains unclaimed. Let's shuffle again. All right, Kermit.
Oh, the human body. I swear.
Okay, first, I want you to tell me the organ in your mouth that has taste buds. Second, what is the name given to the dangling piece of flesh that hangs down at the back of the throat, which helps you swallow and speak? Let me give you a little extra time on that. Okay, do you have an answer to the first one? It's the organ in your mouth that has taste buds.
The tongue.
Correct. And what is the name given to the dangling piece of flesh that hangs down at the back of your throat?
The ova.
Say it. Pronounce it again.
The ova.
You're close, but I can't give it to you. It's the uvula.
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 Yeah. Let's shuffle.
I'm going to go with famous pears. Drink.
Okay, famous pairs. Here's your question. Elizabeth Taylor has been married 7 times throughout her life, but she was married and divorced to one famous actor more than once. Name her famous husband to whom she was married and divorced to twice in the 1970s.
That would be Richard Burton.
And that would be correct. So we have an O in the box, and we shuffle again. Okay, Kermit.
Totally 80s for the block.
Totally 80s for the block. Here is the question. Which of the following songs is not on Michael Jackson's Thriller album? Is it Bad, Beat It, or Billie Jean?
I'm going to say bad.
You are correct.
Bad,
Bad was on its own album.
It was on its own album.
Very
That's
good.
right, yeah.
X gets the square. Elmo, what's thy pleasure?
Let's try U.S. states.
Red category, so if you get it incorrect, Kermit gets a chance to steal. Here's the question. Of the following, which is the furthest southmost city in California before reaching the Mexican border? Is it San Diego, Long Beach, or Malibu?
I'm going to say San Diego.
That is correct.
I was going to say San Jose, but
It wasn't one of the choices. And we shuffle the categories. All right, Kermit, take a pick.
yeah, totally 80s for the block again.
John Travolta made it big in 1977 with this disco movie, which also had a sequel in 1983 directed by Sylvester Stallone. First, tell me the motion picture from 1977, and tell me what its sequel was from 1983. And here's a little time to think on that. Okay, so what 1977 disco film made John Travolta a big household name?
Saturday Night Fever.
Correct. What is its sequel in 1983 as directed by Sylvester Stallone?
Saturday Night Fever 2?
You know,
I swear to God.
you don't just get one. I'm going to wank you out of here. The answer was, believe it or not,
Staying alive.
Staying Alive.
That's right. Oh, God.
It's okay. I watched it once. You're not missing anything.
You're not staying alive.
No, you're not
basically.
staying alive. No.
Oh, my God.
I was fast forwarding it alive
Yeah.
watching it.
Oh, God. That's terrible.
Oh, I'm sorry you didn't pick up the middle box, but we get to shuffle. And Elmo,
God, here we go.
what's your pleasure?
I'll do the human
Oh, you do
body.
have
then.
two. Oh, shoot. You do have two ways to
I'll do
it.
the human body.
I didn't even catch that. I'm screwed either way then.
Unless I'm wrong both times.
Yeah, it's
I'm
true.
just saying. How many times have I been wrong so far? Yeah. Saturday Night Fever 2. Get the out of here.
All right, the human body. Here comes your question. Name the term for inflammation of the tube at the back of the testicles that carries sperm. This condition causes a swollen scrotum, painful urination, blood in the semen, and pain in the testicles, and possible discharge from the penis.
Would this be epididymitis?
You are damn right, wise ass. That's correct. And Elmo wins the game with a vertical tic-tac-toe. That's $1,200. Well, Kermit, you played a good game. All right, Elmo.
Yes.
Join me over here for the Beat the Dragon bonus round. So as you see, we have different money amounts. There's a tick and a tack and a dragon. If you get the tick and the tack when choosing numbers, you automatically get the dough. The goal is to reach either $1,000 or find tick and tack before uncovering the dragon. If you reach or surpass $1,000, we will then multiply that by 10, which will give you as little as $10,000.
All right.
Now, let's shuffle up the numbers and the dragon. And please choose your first number.
Let's try number 1.
What do we have behind number 1? $300.
Let's go with number 9.
Number 9, what's revealed behind number 9? $150. You need $550 or the tick and the tack.
Okay. Number 2.
Number 2, what is hiding behind number 2? I'm sorry.
Oh.
Well, let's see how the rest of the board fared out. There's the tack at number 6 and tick at number 7. Sorry you didn't win, but you get to go on and play another game against another challenger.
Okay, great.
Art, who do we have next for our champion?
To face our champion, here is yet another crew member from the Muppet Movie. He was the makeup artist. Meet Gonzo Fozzierolph.
Greetings and welcome to the show. You'll be going up against Elmo. We're running short on time, so let's see the categories that we'll be playing with in round 2 of our show. And they will be one-word titles, U.S. monuments, classic cartoons, Jacks and Johns, animals, music, geography, groovy 70s, and classic arcade games. Elmo, as our champion, you get to choose first.
I'd like to go with classic cartoons in the top right.
Okay, classic cartoons. Here comes your question. What famous radio host of the American Top 10 was also the voice of Shaggy on Scooby-Doo?
That would be Casey Kasem.
That is correct. Casey Kasem, good for an X. Let's shuffle the categories. Gonzo, you may make a selection.
Let's go with One World Titles.
One World Titles. One World Titles.
One World Titles.
One. Actually, that should be one word titles, and You know, I did that in the last game we played, and it must have carried over. I never fixed it. All right, audience, that's supposed to be one word titles, not one world titles. Okay, Gonzo, here's your question. Psycho is a film directed by Alfred Hitchcock. It is ranked among the best films ever made. Tell me, how many Psycho films were made altogether?
I want to say 4.
Is that your final answer?
Well, are we talking about reboots
Just the
also?
films. Just the films.
4.
That is correct. I didn't include the made-for-TV Bates Motel.
That's why I was wondering if
and we
yeah.
don't include that piece of garbage remake.
No. All right, let's shuffle the category. We got a game going here. Okay, Elmo, your turn.
Okay, let's go with classic arcade games, please.
Okay, in the center. Classic arcade games. One of the first video games of its time, Space Invaders, was introduced in 1978. First, tell me what the first spin-off of Space Invaders was, released in 1979, and then what its second spin-off, released in 1982. There's a little extra time to think on that. Okay, Space Invaders from 1978. What's the name of the first spin-off released in 1979?
Galaxian.
Correct. A few years later, there was another spin-off. Tell me what that is.
Galaga.
Correct. And you get the center box. Very good. Let's shuffle the categories. All right, Gonzo Fozzierolph, where are we
I guess I'm
going?
going to have to go with Jackson Jods for the block.
Jackson Johns for the block. If you miss this, your opponent gets a chance to answer, which could lead to his victory. So please listen carefully. Here comes the question. This John played Bo Duke on the TV series The Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh, John Schneider.
Correct. And O blocks. Let's shuffle. Control reverts to Elmo. Please choose a category.
I'm going with classic cartoons to block, please.
Of the following, which character did Mel Blanc not voice exclusively? Bugs Bunny, Yosemite Sam, Elmer Fudd, or Porky Pig?
I'm going to say Porky Pig.
That's incorrect. It was Elmer Fudd. Elmer Fudd was exclusively voiced by Arthur Q. Bryan. And we shuffle. Gonzo, what's your pleasure?
U.S. Monuments for the win.
Okay. U.S. Monuments for the win. This monument is an historical American coastal pentagonal bastion in Baltimore, Maryland. It is best known for its role in the War of 1812, when it successfully defended Baltimore Harbor from an attack by the British Navy from Chesapeake Bay on September 13th to the 14th, 1814. This site is also the inspiration for Francis Scott Key's Star-Spangled Banner.
That would be Fort McHenry.
For the win. That is correct. Congratulations, Gonzo. You've won $1,100.
If I didn't get that, there would be something wrong.
Congratulations. Well, Elmo, you played a good game.
It's been fun, Drink. Thanks.
Okay. Well, we send you home with a Tickleby version of yourself. So you can go home and tickle yourself.
Oh, God.
Have fun with that. Well, Gonzo, come with me. We're going to the bonus round. Okay, now you're familiar with the bonus round and how it's played, so we'll just get right to it and shuffle the boxes up. Throw that dragon somewhere in the mix. Okay, choose your first number.
Number 1.
Play number 1, $500. Good start.
Amount number 3.
Number 3, added to 500. 150.
Let's go with number 9.
Number 9, what awaits him behind number 9? Another 100, you need 250 or tick or tack.
Number 2.
Number 2. And there's the tack.
Number 5.
What's waiting behind number 5? I'm so sorry. Let's reveal the board. Now, the 250 was at number 6. That would have got you right on the mark. Tic was at number 8.
Yep.
Well, I'm sorry you didn't win, but...
Oh, it's alright.
Well, that's all the time we have today for Tic Tac Dough. I'm Drink Ginger Ale. Don't forget to control the Generation Z population. Practice abstinence. Good night.